going to be number one this week? You're going to have to watch the video. Like, so long to figure this thing out. Okay, guys, week 6, post-week 6 power rankings. Let's get right into it. So, of course, we got everything, every team, blah, 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 blah. Let's get right into it, though. We got 32 teams to do. Good week of football, so yeah, let's get right into it. Titans, starting out with a very controversial one. I'm putting them in A tier. You have to overreact and putting them in S. They are certainly not the best team in the NFL right now. After 6 weeks, they did beat the Bills at home, though. Big win for them. They're going to go there. They're a very good team. What we saw there's a really good Titans team. But if we can see that every week, they could be a very hard team to beat. Dolphins, they're in F tier. If you lose to the Jaguars, you're going in F tier. They've lost 5 straight, even with Tua playing a good game. They're a mess right now. They'll probably be a D next week, but they are in F right now. They've lost 5 straight, and they're looking like really bad. They're in a bad state right now. Browns, they're in B tier. Like, I can't put them in A tier. They're 3-3. That's the thing. The only team I'd maybe even consider is the Chiefs. And at this moment, I'm not putting. I might not even put them in there. If you're 3-3, unless you've lost like heartbreaking games, like the Vikings, for example, like, and you're gonna beat these teams, you're gonna be in B tier. I'm just saying that because it's really hard to be a 3-3 team to be in A tier. Next team, Jags. Oh yeah, I gotta fix that. Oh yeah. So we'll put that team right in there. So yeah, the Jags won. If you didn't know, they won on a walk-off kick, long field goal from a waiver kicker. So yeah, that's good for the waiver kicker. But for the Lions, either they're 0-6, they're gonna go there. Yeah, they're terrible. They got blown out by a team better than them. Vikings, they're going in B tier. They are the only team yet where I'm seeing that have come really almost beat them. They should have beat the Cardinals. Cardinals should not be 6-0 right now. But they're going in B tier, and here's why. They're a good football team. They've been a little inconsistent. They've had some really tough losses. But at this moment, they're playing really good football. And if they can keep it out like this, they'll be a playoff team. Bucs going in S tier. They're not going to be my number 1 this week. Until they beat a team where I'm like, yeah, that's a really good team. They haven't really beat anyone absolutely awesome yet. So they're going in S. They beat some decent teams, but they haven't beat a really good team. Niners, for this moment, they're in C tier because, yeah, they were on a bye. They were 2-3. You know what? They go in B. They're a good team. They're not a great team. They're going to be a good team, though. They're going to battle with everyone. They came close, played really good against Cardinals. Had a bye week. I'll keep them in B. They're a good team. Falcons, they're in D tier. They'll be below average to average this whole year, I think. They might be terrible at times, but they're not as bad as they played the first 2 weeks. We saw that. So, yeah, they're going to go in D tier. They're 2-3 right now. Same record as 49ers even, but they're going to beat the bad teams. They're not going to be good against the good teams. Pretty simple. For the Ravens, they're going in S tier. They blew out a team that many people thought were going to be very good. And, yeah, they're still the team they beat are still pretty good, but they blew them out, and it showed, yeah, we're a top dog right now. Bears, they're going in C tier. Yeah, they just didn't look good, and they lost to a team that was just better than them. So they'll go in C tier. Yeah, are they great? Are they a very good team? No, but are they a bad team? They're just average right now. If I just put them that way. Bengals, they're B tier. They're gonna be a good team this year. Maybe they can work themselves up to A. They just have to beat some really good teams, so they're gonna be in B. Cowboys, I refuse to put them in S until they beat the Chiefs. So I will put them in A right now. They're 5-1, flying high. I'll put them in S. A. Beat the Patriots on the road. They're a good football team. They'll go in A. I'll put it that way. Texans F tier. Yeah, they're not a good football team. They got blown out. I'd say for the first time, other than against the Bills. They just didn't look good, and they got blown out as a result. Colts, they're in C tier right now. Beat the Niners on the road. They're 2-4 right now. Yeah, you blew out a team you should have blew out. They're gonna go in B next week if they beat the Niners. So yeah, they're gonna be in C right now. Rams, they're in S tier. Rams are a really good football team. Their defense, they just absolutely crushed the Giants. Giants are not a good football team. Right now, they're in S. They're good. The Rams are playing really well. They just need to be very consistent. Their defense needs to get back to what it was last year. They can be a really good football team. So yeah, they're in S tier right now. A really good team. Chargers, they're in B. They just got blown out so bad. I can't put them in A right now because the way they played, they're gonna go back to A next week probably. But they're 4-2. They're just not looking great. Like, I think that them and the Bengals playing against each other would be really good. They just got blown out so bad that they're like a B team. A good team playing a great team. So, yeah. Chiefs, I'll keep in B. Yeah, good job. You look like a really good team in the second half of the game against Washington. You beat Washington. Washington is an average team. They're very talented. Their defense looked really good. Yeah, I can't give them an A tier until they beat a really good team, which they'll have an opportunity to do against the Titans next week. Saints, they're in B tier like last week. Came off a win, they're gonna be in B tier. B, C, probably that's gonna be there the whole year. Giants, they beat the Saints. I'll put them in D. Are they a very bad team? Yeah, probably, but I can't put them in F. Like they beat one of these teams. Like they're better than the Texans. They're probably better than the Jaguars. Right now, they're probably better than the Dolphins too. The Giants are not an absolutely terrible football team. They're like bad, but they're like the Falcons. Like them and the Falcons are basically the same team. They're just bad. Eagles, they're in C tier. They actually played really close with the Bucks. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty good this year. They're the third best team. They're just average in the division, I think. Washington's probably better than them either way. Steelers, they're going in C. Yeah. They're not a B team until they beat a really good team. Yeah, they're 3-3. Steelers fans, go be happy, but you're 3-3. You're nothing better than that. Broncos, yeah, they're not gonna be anything better than average this year. Pretty simple. They got exposed 3 weeks in a row, so they'll be there for now. Packers, they're in S tier. Very tough team to beat. I only could see the Bucks beating them right now because the Bucks are actually playing really good football. Rams, I really don't know. Team we're getting to probably could beat them. They'll be playing each other. But yeah, Packers are really hot right now. Panthers, they got exposed too. They're a C tier team. They lost 3 in a row. They've looked really bad in a couple of games. But they just blew a 3. They were winning the division and they just choked it. So right now they're in C. 3-3. Raiders are a B tier team. They really persevered. That adversity response to adversity was really positive. So I will put them in B. They deserve it. They're a good team right now. Washington C tier. They played like an average team last week, and they have that result. They're not a terrible team. They're just not a very good team, so they'll go there. They're better than the Eagles, but definitely not better than the Cowboys. This week's number 1 will be the Cardinals. They're 6-0, best record in the league. Only undefeated team. There's teams that could definitely beat them, but until they get exposed, they're going to be my number 1. Bills, still last year. Yeah, they had a really close game. If they won, they'd probably still be my number 1, but they lost and they're 4-2. 4-2 team never should be number 1 unless again they lost some PS game or something. Right now the Bills are in S though, and yeah, they deserve it. They definitely deserve it, so they're there. Seahawks, the way they played, they're a C tier team with Geno Smith. They're an A tier team probably with Russ. Their defense looks really well, gotta admit. Yeah, I get it. Again, it's against the Steelers offense, but they're not a very bad team under Geno Smith. They should probably sign Cam Newton, though. Get him in there because probably be better of a quarterback. They're in C right now, though, so Seahawks fans, yeah, this could be a really hard season. You're gonna have to battle back to 2-4. It's time to get it going. You're definitely not gonna win the division, but you can sneak into the playoffs. Out they could be dangerous with Russ. Just gotta hold on, win a couple games until he comes back. Jets, they're F tier. They are a bad football team. I really don't want to have to say anything else. They're really bad. But the Patriots, they're not really that bad. I can't put them in B. They're 2-4. I think if they played the Colts, they'd lose, but they're pretty average if you ask me right now. Mac Jones is gonna be a really good quarterback for the future. They just need a little more consistency. I think they'll win next week definitely. They got some big games coming up. They're gonna have to win those. Definitely gonna have to win those. Either way, the Patriots are not looking that bad, so see how they can play. Either way, like and subscribe. That was the Week 6 power rankings. I hope you post Week 6 power rankings. Hope you liked it. My Week 6 number 1 is the Cardinals. So either way, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Get ready for the Thursday Night Football preview. Broncos Browns tomorrow. Yeah, see you then.